What is Alabama's greatest attribute?
It's people, hands down. It's people are the greatest. Yeah, people with solid hearts, with an I can do it spirit. People with the spirit of helping others. People with giving spirits. People with serving spirits. The people are definitely Alabama's greatest asset.
And then, what do you hope to accomplish in the next year?
Where do you want me to start? I really do hope to accomplish setting the Black Belt Community Foundation on a more solid foundation. And as I mentioned earlier, we don't have continued sources of funding. So my goal is to really establish it so that we don't have to fundraise every year, because if we aren't established, we can't be here to do the work that we've done. And I'm proud of the fact that even without being a non-endowed foundation or a small-sized endowed foundation, that we've been able to push over $25 million into this region, and that's without having an endowment. So I'm looking to make sure that we are as solid as we can be so that we can push $50 million out or $100 million out into our community. So that's where a lot of our work this year will be focused administratively on setting the strategic plans and goal for the organization. And then programmatically, we will continue to offer Head Start. Our goal is to build the best Head Start program, not just in the Black Belt, not just in the state of Alabama, but literally in the world. And so we're going to continue to work to build that. We're very excited about work that we're doing around COVID access, COVID testing in our communities to make sure that we're safe. That's a huge program that we're going to launch in 2023, where we will be employing over 30 individuals who will help us. We're going to use a very similar model that we did with the census, because the goal for us isn't to hit each community on a surface level, but it is to really dig deep into where a community is. So those are a few of the larger scale pieces that we have, but it's great to build it, but if it falls, then I failed as a leader. So for me, it is imperative that the Black Belt Community Foundation is not built with straw or hay, but that we're built with really good solid bricks, and we're able to stand or withstand any tornado that might come our way.
Awesome. And then lastly, name someone in the community who inspires you.
Well, that is hard to do, but I could tell you one of our community associates who has inspired me tremendously is Deborah Harris from Lowndes County. Deborah is, I say, she's always been a community activist. She's been very committed to social justice in the community. She joined with us in becoming a community associate back in 2005, as early as we had associates. And from there, she works to build and make sure that Lowndes County is represented, to make sure that Lowndes County does not miss out on any opportunity. And it's not always the opportune time for her to be at a place or space, but if she sees that it will benefit her community, she's in. And when I see a Deborah Harris, there's nothing I can do. There are no complaints that I could have about the work that must be done, because I get paid to do this work. Deborah doesn't have a salary to do it, but she does it because she loves community. And knowing Deborah and seeing her operating work is what keeps me going on a daily basis. I'm always inspired about her. I think she was a policy council member for Head Start, not a program that we manage, but she was really committed to making sure if I'm going to represent, I'm going to represent well. And I was like, if we could clone like 1 million Deborahs across the state of Alabama, what a wonderful world this would be. But she is really, there are many that inspire me, but she's one who really stands out because hers is only out of love. There's nothing she does with any expectation of making sure that her community is served. Yeah.